Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a good afternoon, a good day. March 7th, 2022. I'm taking a walk right now. It's just about sunset here in Colorado. It's actually quite a nice sunset, but it's very cold. There you can see some of our sunset there. Nice and pretty. But it's actually very cold here. It's about freezing or below freezing, so it's not warm. Today on my walk, I started thinking about this whole Russia-Ukrainian war and Russia's invasion, and I'm seeing a lot of talk from Americans that Putin is actually the good guy in this scenario. Uh, I've heard, and yes, I've heard all the stuff about, oh well, Putin is only taking out military installations, and Putin is only hitting the biolabs, these so-called biolabs, and that Putin is standing against the New World Order and globalism, and he's actually the good guy, and actually I think Putin is probably a Christian. He's a Christian guy, and I just want to say to those of you who are thinking like that, bunk. Think over the past 25 years since Putin has been in power. If he's a good guy, then why, first of all, why is he bombing civilians in Ukraine? Why is he killing children in Ukraine? Because that's verified. They're bombing neighborhoods and apartment buildings in Ukraine. And if he's a good guy, why is he doing that? The other thing that I don't quite get is that the Biden administration is still buying oil from Russia. We're buying oil from Russia and supplying his war. We're paying for this war. Okay. Another thing that, and those of us that are older like me, that remember when Putin first came into power, and we know a lot of things about Putin. Like, for instance, there hasn't been a free and fair election in Russia since he's been in power. He's a dictator, and he acts like one. And this nonsense of, oh, that Putin is the good guy in this war, I'm like, no, I don't buy it. Sorry, I'm not going there. Putin has been in power for, 25 years, and he's pretended to have elections in that time, and they're never fair, and they're never free elections either. They're always corrupted, and if there's any protest after one of his fake elections in Russia, he squashes it. Any kind of protest, whether in the streets or online on the internet, Putin squashes it immediately. Did you know that protest in the streets and out in the squares and stuff in Russia is illegal? That's right. You can't protest in Russia. It's illegal. And so all this talk about Putin being a good guy, nah, I've seen too much of that dude. He's a gangster. He's a punk. He's a short little man, and he's like has a major Napoleon complex, as far as I'm concerned. And so, when people talk about, Putin being a good guy, I don't buy it. And yes, there's corruption in the Ukraine too. We know that the Bidens were making deals with Ukraine and their Burisma gas, and Hunter Biden was the president of Burisma Gas, and he never had any experience in the gas energy industry, and so there's corruption there too. But to say that Putin is the good guy in this scenario is just, it's naive. I've been watching Putin for too long, and those of you that are older should know this. Like I said, there hasn't been one free and fair election in Russia since he's been in power. And the other thing about Putin is he's former KGB. He's a former KGB. That would have been like the SS in the Nazis' days. And Putin is a master of propaganda. And from what I can see, he's pumped just tons and tons of pro-Russian propaganda over here in the West in the last 20 years. And a lot of you have bought it. I've seen a lot of people that I've known for a long time who have bought Putin's propaganda and saying that, oh, he's a good, strong leader. He's a strong leader. I like him. He's a strong leader. Yeah, he's strong. He's strong arm. He's a gangster. Putin is not a good guy. Sorry.